So being a student at ASU's downtown campus is really unique, especially from what I hear from a lot of other friends of mine who go to different schools, or even people who go to the Tempe campus at ASU. Downtown is very professional. It's very individualized. There's a lot of emphasis, regardless of your major, on being really busy and doing internships and getting involved, especially when you're a journalism major, getting involved in on-campus clubs. And for example, I cover Arizona State's sport teams, and a lot of other sports journalism majors do stuff like that. And that's true of nursing, that's true of law, that's true of social work, where as a lot of these majors downtown where people are encouraged to do a lot, get involved in a lot. And I think often that leads to people being very individualistic, being very, not necessarily competitive, but very just, I'm my own person, I need to do as many things as I can. And there's not a lot of, for as small as the campus is, there's not a lot of connectivity among the however many thousand people go to the downtown campus. I think a lot of that has to do with just the nature of the majors we study, and the fact that we're in a downtown kind of professional environment that ASU has set up for us. One of the biggest side effects of having such a busy, high-octane campus like we have is people don't think they have time for anything. People don't think they have time to build relationships. People don't think they have time to invest in other people. And I think you see that in the way that people cluster themselves. So people will have their close groups of friends. But there are a lot of people, even myself, that I'll see and I'll know their name, but I'll know nothing about them. I'll know who they are on Twitter or Instagram or something like that, but I won't know who they are as people. And I think in general, there's just a sense of, oh, go to a club, oh, get involved in a ministry, oh, I'm too busy for that. And I think when it comes down to it, people on this campus, I feel like they just need, I think students here at downtown Phoenix just need affirmation. They need someone to be telling them, like, you're doing a good job. And just because so-and-so might be doing better than you, that doesn't mean you're some terrible failing student. People here are doing cool things from the top to the bottom. And people just sometimes need that reminder that you don't need to be running 24 hours a day. You don't need to be earning A+ in every class. There are more important things in life than being the best at your whatever you're doing. And I think often we're fed the, not necessarily lie, but we're fed the message at a thriving, high energy downtown campus of you have to be the best. And you can. I mean, that's great if you are, but I think when you go to a school like this, you're gonna find success in some way if you put your mind to it. And you don't need to have that 24-hour, life-altering kind of workload to achieve that. And I think people just sometimes need that reminder that what you're doing is good enough, and who you are outside of your field is good, and it's good enough. And I think that's something that people often don't get, whether it's here or at any college. The cool thing about our ministry is, and for context, our ministry couples with Cru Ministries, so it's kind of a combined thing between Cru and Roosevelt to bring out college students from the downtown campus and just study the Word, fellowship together. And I think the biggest thing about this ministry that it can provide to students is that affirmation, in the sense that when you find your purpose in Jesus and in your faith, as opposed to the hustle and bustle of life, it gives you that sense of affirmation of, okay, God loves me regardless of my grades, regardless of my resume, regardless of what my teachers or professors or internship supervisors might think about my performance, regardless of what my classmates might look like compared to me. God loves me as who I am, and that's prevalent throughout the Bible. We know that. And I think the beauty of having a college ministry on the downtown campus is it allows students who have these busy lives to just get a 1-hour break on a Thursday night and just be reminded of that, and just talk about God and the Bible, and talk with other Christians who live the same struggles and the same busy lives, and through each other be reminded of those truths of God loves you as a college student who fails every now and then, who isn't always perfect, despite what other influences on the campus and in the world might say. My name is Jeff Griffith. I am a senior studying sports journalism at Arizona State University's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication at the downtown Phoenix campus in Phoenix, Arizona.